Cameron kind of went off on his man Jim
I don't
Jones.
like it.
I see some people think it's funny, some people think it was deserved, some people saying why are you doing this on camera? How do we feel about MJ? Let's go to you. How we feel about Cam and Jimmy?
Uh, to me, I mean, I think me and PC talked about this. Homeboys fall out, homeboys fight.
For
You
sure.
know, it's just usually not on the internet, and they're usually not famous. It's usually how it happens. But I've seen worse said than homeboys, and they get back together, and so I would rather see them work it out another way. I don't know what the fuel is or the backstory. I don't know the whole backstory or why it's like that. But I would like to see. Here's what I would like to see. I say that. I would like to see Jim Jones as like a corresponding. You know how he has the weather thing.
doing that on.
Yeah, I would love to see him do the weatherman. Yeah, I would love to see Jim Jones be the corresponding weatherman on It Is What It Is sometime. That would be dope to me. You know what I mean? And I feel like, to me, I feel like Jim really, he loves them, obviously, and vice versa. But I think that, like, they're better together. I think all of them love each other. I think Jim just want a spot, want to be with his man. He see Cam and his mates they were the original too as friends, but that's his man too. So I think like he really ultimately he wants to be back the same way Dame wants to be back with Rockefeller if it was a
I don't
Rockefeller.
even think if it's that he wants to be back. I mean, he just was minding his business. He
Yeah,
was actually chilling. Like, it's not like he was saying anything. And then like the Cam and 50 kind of went off on him, and like it kind of looked
They
like,
say he
like he was
bit
the
the
butt.
bait.
Like he was the butt of the joke. You know what I'm
they
saying?
say he
Yeah,
bit the
sure.
bait
Yeah, like-
because when 50 wanted him on. Or,
Like
you know.
I don't.
That's the only foul shit Jim ever did to Cam that I seen publicly. Was when
Yeah,
he went
and
on
Cam-
Rap
and
City
Cam
with
don't
50.
like that.
But even that though, if you watch it, he said on there like, "Yo, don't get it fucked up. Like it's Dipset forever."
It don't matter though.
And
Timing
I'm
is everything, bro.
right.
There was
It is.
beefing.
Right.
Like
I
50
get what you're
and
saying.
you know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, I'm on a promo run, right? I'm working my album. You're the host of Rap City. It's not like you're just
don't
here.
care.
I'm not at your house, nigga.
Then I'm not going.
You're the host of Rap City, and then me pulling up is like, how serious could your issue be? Nigga, I'm sitting here. How
I feel
serious can your issue be with my man if I'm sitting here?
see
Some rap shit.
I feel you because I think it was it Charlemagne? I think he leaves like when was it somebody was it Troy Ave or Text on one of them like one of his ties is one way. I think he leaves. DJ Envy does it sometimes
left.
too. Yeah, they leave sometime when it's like it's a job here, but I can't do that because that's my man.
Right.
Hold on. June don't like this, bro.
I don't.
No, that's what I'm saying. I understand.
I get it.
Say, Joe.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, I don't like this whole beef when like, bro, y'all was doing cartwheels together on Rap City back in '98.
Right,
y'all,
right.
y'all was
The whole
performing,
shit.
y'all performing horse and carriage. You know what I'm saying?
With patty cake and all that.
Patty cake and all that, and then for you to say that Jim not from Harlem, I mean, even if he might be from the Bronx, that nigga from Harlem, son.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Right. And
You
it should be always a mutual respect between, like, we got rich together, man.
Yeah,
We made
and
a
then and then you over here talking about, oh yeah, you got ran out by BMF niggas and all that shit. Like that ain't business that we should know. You know what I'm saying? Even if it really
Right.
did happen and stuff like that, this man went to bat for you the whole time. Like, bro, he was in the clubs, he was doing everything for you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was your street team.
And I will say this: when you talk about when you make comments about somebody, and I don't, like, I'm gonna just be real. When you make comments about a nigga, shit happening to a nigga in the streets. Oh, so and so did this to you. So and so did that to you. I mean, this could only happen if I'm in the streets.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Shit happens because I'm outside, nigga. I'm outside.
And then I was with you when it happened.
Right, and I'm front line.
So what that say about you? If niggas ran me off while I'm with you,
Right, like at the end of the day,
and you my man.
I just feel like
It's crazy.
You can never downplay a nigga in the streets by shit that happened to him, nigga. I'm here. Shit gon' happen, nigga. You might get shot. You might get
Can't
cut. You might
beat
get jumped.
everybody,
Like, I
yeah.
can't beat everybody, but the
Nah.
fact is I'm front line. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question for our resident New Yorkers, right? Yo, why do New Yorkers nitpick over what borough you from? Like
When it's
like,
a 2-minute walk.
Is it 2 minutes?
Bronx and Harlem, right? Is a bridge away, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like literally, like
You
it's
can
right
walk
there.
across
You could
the
walk
top.
across the shit and that's it. Get there.
You're not from here. You're not from there. Like, yo, your grandmother. You was born in '88. Your grandmother didn't move to the Bronx in '96. You was 11 when we met you, and then you was here from 11 to 30. You not from here.
Right.
That sounds crazy to everybody not from New York.
Right.
Why?
Nigga, I be rep
Where-
North Carolina and the Bronx.
Yeah, where
how
where
would you do that?
we talked about this. What age is the cutoff of where you're
a great
from?
question.
And yeah, what do you have to be born somewhere to be from there, or can you
I
move
feel
there and
like- I
live
feel
there
like
for a certain amount of
Tupac
time?
said-
This for me is like if you anything under 10 years old, if you move anything under, then you're not from there.
So
You feel me?
if
Like-
you live,
Like let's say like if I left New York when I was like 5 years old, I'm not really from there. You know what I'm saying?
what if you?
Hell no, he not. Like,
feel
Yeah,
me?
You
okay.
had no
What,
experience.
what if you
No
left?
experience there.
What if you
nothing.
left New York at 9 years old? You from New York?
Nah.
No, you have to spend your teenage wonder years there.
No.
I think it depends what shaped you. You know what I'm saying? And like where you got the game from. Like Pac reps the Bay. Like if you I've seen
Yeah.
interviews where they ask Pac where you're from. He reps
Right.
the Bay. So this is where I got my game from.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
the Bay gave me the game.
Yeah.
This is where I'm from.
He
I don't
moved
care
there
where
at
I
he mo-
live. Well,
Yeah.
it's not an age thing.
He
It's where I
moved there.
got my
He moved
game.
there at
But see,
13.
Pac was already like 21 when he moved to the Bay.
No. He was like he was
13,
13 when he moved to the Bay.
Nah, he went to Baltimore when he was 13, man.
No,
Yeah.
he went to
to the Bay when he was like 20.
Yeah,
no, he went to Tampa Point High School in Marin City. He went to high school in
Like,
Marin City.
you know,
That video when he's talking on feminine when he was 17.
Careful.
Where he was at. I mean,
Careful,
he
he's
was.
talking like his mom. Relax, relax,
Mom is a woman.
Where he was
relax,
at?
relax.
Where-
Careful.
Where he was at? in that video?
That was he was 17. That was Tampa Point High School in Marin City.
He was already in Cali around
Yes,
that time.
yes.
All right.
I just feel like I said this before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said this before. Like I moved to New York when I was like 16, right? But if you ask people from New York, they're like, "Man, Rain's from New York."
Yeah,
Like,
That's your wonder years. That's what
But-
I'm telling
not,
you.
Not even that. My mother's from the Bronx. My father's from Brooklyn. I was in New York every summer. So I wasn't born in New York, but my family's in New York. I don't have family in North Carolina.
where you went to high school from is really where you from.
Right, but I went to high school in North Carolina.
All high school.
Well, I mean, I dropped out in the 10th grade, so not all high school.
So
I
with the
dropped-
no, so yeah, you that age gap of 18. If you was
Like I dropped out
But
in
see,
the
it's
10th
like- it's
grade.
like
I
me,
moved
I-
to New York,
I
and
left-
New York kind of shaped
At what
me
age?
At 16. I left
Yeah,
North
you
Carolina.
got some New York in you.
So people will say, like, yo, he's from North Carolina. He was here at 16. He was already outside doing shit.
See, I'm kind of like the opposite, right?
And then going to New York, it's like, yo, well, I'm back here in my family where grandma at, and this is where I'm becoming a man at.
All right.
Now I'm stepping into like my man.
Let me ask you
Right.
this. Let me ask you, you live in Atlanta for 20 more years. And let's say you 50, 60 years old now. And they say, where you from? Are you now, you've been
Nah,
at,
I
but you
can't-
live in
I
Atlanta
can't
the
have-
longest.
Right, but I was already who I was before when I got here.
What?
Like-
Yeah, you was who you was for you got
Yeah,
I
here.
was already who I was.
Yeah, you can try to change, but that's just a top
Right,
layer.
the reason I always shout out North Carolina and the Bronx is because, like Fayetteville, let me say Fayetteville, North Carolina, and the Bronx, New York, is because it actually shaped me.
Okay.
It turned me, like, I became a man in both these places.
Yeah.
I messed with women in both these places, did music in both these places, hustled in both these places. Like, I became who I am in both of these.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Environments.
It's like, based on what you just said, this is why everybody is confused on where I'm from.
You from Boston, the mean streets.
No,
Streets
but
of
what I'm saying, like, really, I became who I was in Orlando. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
But how old were
Then-
you?
Then I moved. No, I was 18.
You from
You know what I'm
Boston
saying?
already.
But then I moved to Houston for mad long. You know what I'm saying? But even when I was growing up in school, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling y'all, I went to school in Plymouth, but I was be going to like Atlantic City, Plainfield, New Jersey, Vegas, Henderson, Nevada. I'd be going everywhere like every summer, feeling like I was out of place in school. You know what I'm saying? So I can't like even people from like Boston don't have a whole bunch of rappers. So like if you have a name
Yeah.
and like you repping and you saying you from Mass, it's like Boston, come on.
Facts.
Because we don't have a
Didn't
bunch
have
of
that
people.
much, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that I feel like half the time people be like, yo, you from New York, right? And you from Brooklyn? I'll be like, yeah.
Because you
So when did you move to New York?
I never lived in New York.
You know
I just spent mad time in New York.
You know how I know you was a New York nigga?
I'm just totally went over.
You know how I know you was a New York nigga? Cause you smell like a New York nigga.
Nah. So what I would
Nah,
do, what
but
I would do is I'll go to Poison Pen Crib in Bed-Stuy, and I would just stay for like mad months, then go back to Florida, then go back to his crib and just be outside.
You a best
New
star,
York, you know
nigga.
what I'm saying?
Nah,
What was you saying though? The opposite for you?
Oh, nah, because he said that he was born in North Carolina and then, you know, raised in the Bronx like later on and stuff. So me, I was born in New York, you know what I mean? And I came out here when I was like 15, you know what I'm saying? But then I went to high school here for 2 years. I moved back because I was getting mad bullshit out here.
Yeah,
Wrong
you
thing.
New
I never
York.
could. I went back to New York for 2 years. And then by the time I moved back is when I met you, like 09, like when grind time. I had just came back from New York.
So you
know what I'm
only
saying?
lived here for 2 years in your
In my high school
adolescence.
shit, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta give credit to both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In a way, because it's weird. Like that time of my life, I was being molded. I was having experiences in both places.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So hindsight, bro, I'm 20 years in out here now. I moved here 05. You feel me? So now, as of this year, I'm starting to say like, yeah, I'm from Atlanta too. I never said
20
that
years.
until now.
Yeah, that's-
So I'm
that's
20
great.
years in. So now officially, if somebody asks me like, you from New York? I'm like, yeah, but I'm from here too.
Right.
And I never used to say that. He's like, nah, I ain't from here.
That's crazy.
But I'm from Atlanta.
yeah, I'm gonna leave before I say it.
Yeah. I'm Atlanta. Yeah, I'm not an Atlanta nigga. Like,
can't be
yeah, I'm not an Atlanta
And I
nigga. Atlanta
love
niggas,
Atlanta. I
Atlanta,
fuck
but
with
y'all
Atlanta
different.
niggas.
Atlanta
I
niggas
just don't want to
different.
be an Atlanta nigga.
I've been here for 12 years, so I feel you. I'm
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up on it. Yeah. Oh, Atlanta nigga. You know what?
gotta leave,
It's
nigga.
funny. It's funny. I didn't talk to girls before, and I'd be like, where you tell people I'm from? They're like, oh yeah, you from Atlanta? I'm like, I ain't from no Atlanta.